Hi Nurtle. Hi Penguin Imperator. It's so rare I see stacked regimes here. But yeah, they can stack. Anyway, so there is no point in delaying the start, I guess. I don't even know why I'm using starting soon still. As Covino said, as like whoever else. Go to sports. See you. Well, my layout feels weirder and weirder. Need to move this stuff around. Anyway, let's do this. Let's go. Oh, right. YouTube chat. I forgot about that part. Forgot about YouTube completely, to be honest. This goes here. Good enough. YouTube. Yeah. Double streaming is not easy. I mean, it's not that hard, to be clear. So let's see what we have here. Just even run. Oh yeah, I do remember all the things we did. Let's go to let's go to OrcoLib immediately, and I'm gonna move. Wait, CodeGen. I'm gonna move those arbitrary control flow functions outside into a separate. Hi Nigel. Arbitrary control flow. Or Ace CodeGen. Arbitrary control flow instructions such as jumps and you're still not. Oh right, you are. MPV better than VLC. Wait, I don't have MPV, hold on. Then beat it. Why is it? Why are they both drifting left? This one specifically, hold on. Yeah? Oh, why is this so annoying to deal with? Here we go. Oh wow, almost landed that. Okay, I knew that was gonna happen. Ah. Okay, flip. Not that much. Just get on. Here. That's your MPV. We'll see with the hat. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna have that. I'm gonna make a contract on Ace Code. 15 streaks. 15 streams. That's insane. That is actually insane. It feels like I haven't streamed for 15 times with that. Why is there a lifetime in the trade? Hold on. We get rid of it. Do we have to have it? And then I like add an anonymous lifetime. Kill streak. I mean, stream streaks broke if I remember correctly, and were not showing, and were I don't know. Twitch just did something with them for a while until recently. I didn't have them at least. But I don't know, maybe Nigel's one... maybe Nigel's one... persisted. Because Nigel actually does get on every single stream. Or at least tries to. Which is cool, you know. Okay, so we have that. Now we have Siegen. Now this Kujin must have a lifetime. However, here we don't need a lifetime. We do 29, yes, not that much. That's pretty quite a bit. Can you replace trust chatbot with cast chatbot? What? Castbot. Okay, label jump, C jump, go into ace. Not 14, nice. Oh wait, 4 Fugen. No, that should still work. Hi, Mizzy. Well, because you can't get up much today. Yeah, that's fine. You know, 1 year ago, if somebody told me that within first 10 minutes of my stream, 1, 2, 3, 4 people with different nicknames would pop out in chat, I would not believe myself. Or the person who told me, I guess. Siegen Lib rest line 69. Siegen Lib line 69, nice. Let's get rid of that. So yeah, thank you all for being a part of the community. I wanna do something for New Year. We'll see. I'm gonna try to. I have taken up a bit too much now. And I don't have much time left, because it's already 15th. Half a month passed. Without the string Chatri or. What do you mean by or? Without the string Seri occurring in their nicknames. Come on. Or study. Okay, it's just, yeah, Orion is why they are all called this way. Yeah, I explained that before. By the way, I've been to a planetarium recently. Actually, before last stream. I've stared with glasses. It's so hard. It was so hard at the start. I've stared at the black and was looking like, okay, I see dots. I don't see anything they resemble. But actually, I did, kinda. Orion, I think you call it in English properly. So it's spelled with I, so it's different. It was actually very, how do you call it? It was very clear, a very clear silhouette. Especially like how I imagine it. How I imagine him. Okay, so this is in Rust C, Code Gen. Yeah. Already, oh my god. CG body, Code Gen. Okay, lifetime, get rid of lifetime. Didn't even have to open GIMP. Isn't it that simple? Yeah, every structure Discord, by the way. Oops, multimedia. No way this is MPV's logo. No way. I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't think I have the original one. But no way this is MPV logo. Okay, I'll trust you. But that's surprising. Downloads MPV. Groups multimedia. Are you sure that multimedia is a group? Are you sure? MPV, VLC. VLC. Oh, why VLC? Video LAN, huh? What does MPV stand for? Oh, right. MPV stands for... Is there movie player? I don't know. I guess media player? Wait, movie... yeah, no, it doesn't quite... MPV stands for mean plate volume, which is a measurement of the average size of platelets in the blood. Oh my god. Video player stands for... I don't think I have an acronym. Based on MPlayer, MPlayer 2 and FFmpeg. I guess I'm just gonna call it MPlayer. Original authors Vincent Lang. I guess MPlayer and Vincent, and that's how MPV was born. I'm gonna add MPlayer to it. MPlayer, which is not quite correct. And yeah, we don't have multimedia group, by the way. To be clear. Okay, let me restart chat room. Let's re-import. In the meantime, I can... I need an LS, call it Lua Music Player. No, I don't need an LS, but like... Why? Why Lua immediately? It's importing... It imported, now let's run it. Now you can check it, and all the LS as well. Which one LS? So yeah, that works, I guess. Another circular plushie. Aren't they boring? Let's check how... Oh. Yeah, I hate this part. Oh. Check how well it performs. Pretty well. Oh, cast! Hi! I'm pretty sure rockets don't fly this way. Snapcraft. Tokyo. Raspberry Pi, which is actually pretty heavy. Or just Raspberry. Wolfram Alpha. Actually pretty nice. Ruby. Ruby's heavy. A heavy Ruby. Turing complete, the game. We have played it. I still haven't finished it. And obviously I wouldn't finish it without you. Lazarus. I'm pretty sure. I have watched an OS dev series of videos where the guy was making an OS in Pascal assembly and using Lazarus ID. I was like, oh my god, what am I looking at? And that was like very long time ago. I wish I could find it again. And he had like graphical UI with characters. It was so fancy. I think it was in Russian, to be honest, because I didn't know English back then, but like that was interesting to look at least. Come in. I was not going to play the whole game. Also, Nigel, those are all your plushes. You can play with them still. Ah, come on. Oh, laps. I actually don't know how it is doing right now. Davninia! Go showed up twice. Oh, that's true actually. Astro showed up twice. I don't have that many plushes after all. Okay, I guess you can go play with Astro. Anyway, so that worked. Let's go into chat. Read. MPV. Hold on, what was hacks? What was the other change? Import stuff and on screen. Yeah, cheats, right. I can cheat, you know. Oh, why is there a space here? Oh no, no way I just committed that. Where was it? Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Hold on. No. No, you're not gonna get it. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna remove my own cheats. Okay, I don't have any stage files. Yep, push. Force pusher. I love force pushing. You know. You'll maintain your own fork. Oh my god. Okay, so the fact that Waiting was going to use the Chatri, and the fact that I have hard-coded my own name here is not great. At the same time, it's not very easy. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change cheating. Actually, it's not gonna be easy. Because I should have broadcasted info somewhere. Is there is mode? Mode. How do I get information about oh, from broadcaster user ID? But that's data. I'm kinda lazy to do that, to be honest. Also, I have forgot to pause the stuff. Yeah, I'm too lazy. If you want, you can fix cheating to allow cheating for broadcaster, not just me. But I'm too lazy. I'll need to notify. Wait, I can go. To be clear, I said a lot of stuff is hard-coded for me. Because I was too lazy to make it properly configurable. Anyway, so we have that stuff. Did I visit operators? Oh wait, operand. No, I didn't. Why doesn't it save? Huh? What? Okay, Helix froze. No, actually. Helix! Oh, finally. Modified by an external process. No, it's not external process, it's you! Yeah. Rasikujan Moderes. There's another place where it appears here. Okay, to be honest, I don't really know where to go. Okay, so that's a good change. Now. Big N. So I want functions. I'm gonna give up on control flow for now, and I kind of want variables. I really want to inline variables. I just want this code to be readable at least a little bit. I don't know why, but I want to. And it's hard to make it readable. Also, I don't like symbols. So here it's fine. But like in CodeGen. I don't like everything about CodeGen, by the way. So okay, I separated ACE, arbitrary control flow. Wait, I said ACE, arbitrary code execution. It was meant to be ACF, arbitrary control flow, not arbitrary code execution. I don't want that. Also, it's too what? Hold on. Oh, I almost exited OBS. No, I don't want to exit. Oh, thanks God, OBS actually doesn't exit when I control C it. Yep. Here we go. Oh, it's so hot now. Overheated. Okay, so. Yeah, that's pretty simple. So yeah, we could probably make it simpler. Assign value operand. So operand could just be inlined here. However, calls can't be. Calls will need to be inlined. Destination place. So we have variables. I wish I could know ahead of time whether a variable is used ever again or not. And also move them to their use. This is the first assignment. Actually, partially it's because of Rust-C. CodeGen. CodeGen specifically. Note, generates dirty code. Not meant to be human readable. That's a fact. Now, I really want to keep variable names as well for stuff like JVM. So if I generate JVM bytecode, I want to keep variable names there. Function names automatically are getting kept. Just insane. I'm going insane. But variable names, yeah, we don't have that yet. Well, actually, we do, except that we don't. So here, where we function takes a signature, and signature has argument names, parameter names, optional names. So if the name is here, then we save it. Otherwise, we just use that. Now code. Yeah, I guess I'll keep that for now. But yeah, I would love to inline some of those variables. Some of those temporary variables. Also struct fields. Struct fields still have names. Which is like, yeah. Interesting, to say the least. It's an Orco types. I actually don't know where types are. In lib, I guess. Yeah, type, it's a symbol array or a struct. Imagine variadic tuple. Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that, would I? Also, fixed size arrays are not possible currently. And also pointers are not there. Yeah, I'll take care of that at some point. But structs are more important. So structs must have field names. That's one thing. Those names can be 0, 1, 2, but they must exist. Should I make them optional? And then it would number them automatically. I know. I guess I'll keep them named. It's not that much of an overhead, is it? Just in turn 0, 1, 2. Right? Right? And also symbol a reference. That's also fine, right? Yeah. Okay. So, what do we want to do next? 30 minutes. What have I done in those 30 minutes? Control flow crossed out for now. I won't touch it for now again. I am gonna revisit it at some point, make limited control flow possible with loops and ifs and breaks. Those 3 things, and well, return doesn't count. But yeah, those things, I'm gonna take care of them at some point later. But for now, I'm just gonna keep those. Also, technically, this should be turned into an if underscore 3 go to 1 and else go to 4. That's how Rust does it. That's how Rust intended it to. But, you know, I don't really have the freedom. I have optimized it as much as I could. Anyway, so we actually need those functions. And those functions are, drumroll, generics. Yeah, I know what to do with them. So we'll need generics, we'll need functions. I mean, we do have functions. Also type stuff. Cgen is just struggling. Cause yeah, we do need self-place type. Wait. We do need place type stuff. Where is it? Here. I still have to do here. So like global symbol type. Yeah, I know. I need function pointer. But I guess I'll delay it as well. Also, I'm gonna put this on the screen, because why not? No, Nigel, don't even think about pulling out Lua. I'm also gonna pre-type flee just in case. I also want to make unique plushes which you can't summon using plushie, and which can't be chosen randomly. Those that would be given during events, for example. Okay, so yeah, let's ignore that for now, as if it all was fine. As if this was fine. I mean, to be fair, that's on C fault. That's the fault of C. C fixed size integer literals. Not possible, which is a shame. So there are fixed width integer types, but not literals, which, yeah, that's C++. Published 2018. I don't think that goes into C. Oh my god, Rust. Wait, what is this C macros? What are those Uint 16C? Maybe that's an answer. Oh my god, generic. Ow, ew. Oh my god, what is this? Hello, world moon. Oh, generic is like a switch case on types. Oh my god, what? Ow. I mean, that's useful. But like, oh, what is that? Where's the CPP reference page? Macro constants, then we have function macros for minimum width integer constants. Constant expression having the value specified by its argument and whose type is the promoted type. Okay, so those macros, since when are those? stdint so godbot int fun 64t return this std int h. So that works, right? Right. Okay, now if I take give me this number. Actually, no, I need. Okay, I need 2 to the power of 32. Exactly that. Not one less. So this should break, right? Oh, what? Hold on, what? This was supposed to break. That's what's supposed to say like, hey, that's literal is too big. I guess I should switch to x86 or IRM v7 Clang. Okay, so if I do 1, 2, 3, okay, yeah, it overflowed. Now, if I do that doesn't help. And if I do ULL at the end. Oh, oh, so it does put on the suffix. However, for some reason, no way I can just return the. Why can I not return it? It doesn't work. Oh, cause it moves. Oh, it moves 1 into R1. Oh my god! So it splits it into 2 registers. Look. Zero 1, and this is still 0 1. Okay, so somehow it does know the integer literal. Okay, what if I take 32-bit GCC? It's still okay. What if I do WO? Ignoring random internet user. Hi. Oddly suspicious. Okay, so warnings all. Why does it? No way, it's just always working. C to Rust. Hold on, what? Hold on, what? Okay, that is interesting. That is interesting. Why is that? That is kinda cool. And so if I don't do that, is it gonna... No, it's still gonna cast, right? Yep. Okay, whatever. I don't know where to go. x86 GCC. Badly punctuated parameters. Okay, so GCC, x86 GCC 1.27 doesn't even compile this. Hold on, what if I get rid of Unix 64C? It's gonna just shoot. Oh, it doesn't. Oh no. Why is x86 GCC 1.27 not compiling with include stdint? Oh, that's horrible. Okay, integer constant out of range. Now that works. Except that stdint doesn't work. Oh god. stdint maybe. I don't think that's gonna work, honestly. Yeah. But like, what am I supposed to do? Compile stdint h. No, it can't find it, it can't compile it, it's parser on wchar. Parse error. The problem is that it's found. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Fine, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. So it's, oops. Unit this E. So size and integer size. Either bits or size type. Okay, so int max. Hey, how am I gonna do sized? What is that? See. Size t post suffix the view, but that's in printf. OpenSTD.org. How can I tell if it's been merged? Future CXX, the PhD. What is... Okay. What is that? No, it's C. Oh, wait, C++ has that. C doesn't. February 20th, 2025. That's actually recent. Fixed typo for... What do you mean fixed typo for... This is a single... Okay. Add a note to help appease unsigned versus signed people who keep fighting about to help. Oh my god, what is this? Rebased on current section number and text. This is like barely updating. Okay, how many compilers are actually supporting this? Okay, so this Also, that. Also, that's not gonna compile it. Non-digit number and hexadecimal. Okay, let's switch to something better. Okay, invalid suffix dim. So that's not so that's not something you can do, sadly. I wish there was UNC for size type. Signed octal format macro. Oh wait, that's format macros. STD int max. No, I need pointer, int pointer size. Or rather size T. Actually, int max T is actually kinda useful. Wait, size T is not in CSTD int. I just realized. Where is size T? STD-def. Defines parts of type support library. That is a great library, I'm gonna say. That's really useful. Removed in C23, wow. C23 got booleans. Imagine a language that's 50 years old getting booleans in 2023. This is actually kind of funny. Okay, so we have offset off, null, size T, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna match on size. Actually, I'm gonna do integer size in OC. Bits, uint bits C val. Does it work? Oh wait, integer size is not on node C. It's an Oracle. Even better. Except that this should be I. Oh wait, this should be just int. Okay, you const and then const Oracle. Actually, what? I'm gonna import use OC operand as OP. Use Oracle integer size as is. As is. Use this as is. Yeah. Fun. I do really often do those imports, but I don't like that they're highlighted wrongly. Oh, hold on. How did I manage to do that? Non-exhaustive. Did I mess something else up? Because it should have formatted out at least. It doesn't format like I wanted to. Huh? Okay, that's weird. Weird. It can split it into a put it into a block, but it can't put a block back. Ah, whatever. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna change it to size T, and I'm just gonna hope. No, actually, I'm also gonna add ULL. Because hoping is not enough, and iconst is LL sign size type. So that's better. Fconst. Oh, right. How am I gonna do size for floats? See, fixed size floats. You know that double in C is not 64-bit. Doesn't have to be 64-bit. In fact, it can easily be 60. It can easily be 80 bits. No way this exists. No way this exists. Since C++ 23. Give me C version. Float. Oh. Why? Float T. Hold on. No. Hi, Kuko. Okay, explain to me why. Why do we have that? Statically typed language. C, not just statically typed language. C is silly. Okay, so float is 4 bytes. Float T is 8 bytes. Double T is at least as wide as float T. Why? 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 What's the point? Okay, maybe. Maybe they're like, okay, double can be smaller than float. This isn't even C++, this is just C. Maybe they were like, double might be smaller than float, so we're gonna make float T and double T, which are both at least as wide as float and double respectively, but they're gonna be in order. But like, why? That's like years and years and years of legacy. That's why I don't like C. C3 it is. I do really wanna... that's not the C3 I want. And not the piano one either. C3 Lang. I do really want to try that. I don't necessarily like the syntax. But the fact that it's all of those features, like, I just need C with fixed integer sizes and floating point sizes and all of that. Okay, float 16T. Let's see. So C++ has float 16T and similar. I don't think C has that. Oh my god, and you've got the literals. Okay, I'm switching to C++. No, C++ at least has that. Okay, so that exists. Underscore float 32, underscore float 32x, and underscore float 32, underscore t. You started doing Advent of Code in Odin? How's it going? Is it at least not as horrible as in C? Oh my god. At least not as horrible as in C. Oh, now you're forcing float to be 32 bits and doubled 64 bits, huh? and long double must exist, and either is 128 bits if that's supported, or double if that's not. And that was supposed to be written there. Interchange floating types. Oh, because that's in 2023 they decided, okay, we're gonna guarantee the types. We're gonna constrain them. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna keep hoping. Wait, I guess I'm just gonna keep, what is it? Keep hoping, and that will be like, okay, so size. Let's suffix equals size is equal to 32. So if size is equal to 32, then f, else if size is hold on, no, I shouldn't do this. I should do just match. I realize I'm in Rust. Rust is nice. Rust has nice features, unlike C and C++. I mean, to be clear, they do also have some nice features, but like compared to this, they're horrible. Don't take it to. I mean, I do say I have written a lot of C. And a lot of C++, even more C++, much more C++. But like still, now that I've seen Rust, I just can't. Delete that. I don't know why. Okay, so that's a little better. Okay, so what have I done? I have improved integer sizing and also removed the lifetime, but that doesn't really matter. And also moved that out. Integer literal size in cgen. Also types, primitives. So floats. Yeah, I should technically put double in here, but like, who cares? I guess I'm gonna patch it at some point. When I'm gonna do like stress testing and stuff, because right now it's too early. Oracle librs this API and CGen CodeGen API. I think they're getting stable. I don't know. I do not like code. I'm gonna say it again and again. I do not like how I do CodeGen. Because CodeGen is hard. Maybe I'll change my mind. I mean, operand. Operand is either a constant or a variable. Or I mean a symbol. So that's pretty clear. Then we have functions, assignment, and stuff. So yeah, I'm not gonna change that much. So Nigel, we might start on your JSTS backend. Although does JavaScript have labels? I don't think JavaScript has labels. Oh no. Hold on, I visited this page. Okay, so you can do this stuff. Which, you know, kinda cool. Rust allows for this. I don't think you can jump to labels. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's again for... using labeled block. Okay, now that's pretty cool. And all of that is exactly like in assembly. In WebAssembly, I mean. Functions cannot be labeled. Hold on, how do you... You can label a block, you can label a for. Can you label any other statement? This example... Huh? Yeah, but like in non-strict mode, it doesn't do anything. There's a legacy grammar. So it's just a grammar thing. So you can't label functions in reality. Point is, it's pretty much like WASM, so it doesn't allow for arbitrary control flow. How I started to call it. So yeah, I guess you're gonna have to wait until I get to narrowing that control flow down. Or you could do a state machine. You could have a huge switch case in your code gen, in your generated code, or if else, where it's gonna be like label number, and when you check the label number in each if, and then execute corresponding code, and then you're like, when you wanna jump, you just say, okay, label number equals this label number, and break out of this. So that's a huge state machine. That would work just fine. You can do that. And in fact, I'm gonna implement it at some point as well. Okay, call return. Now, I've been yapping for 30 more minutes. I did not do anything there. Hold on, I need heating. Heating again. Now. Also, I wanna move this down. Now, actually, let's actually get to work. So we need those functions. We can declare functions currently, but we also need generics. And what else? What else? So we need those functions to be generic, and I think that's pretty much it for CodeGen side. Now, in order to make generics, now I'm thinking we make a macro that generates stuff. That generates generics. There's no interning. Still do it manually. I'm not sure how I wanna do it. Do it though. I'm just. Oh, and I'm gonna have to do formatting on identifier names. Oh, that's gonna be fun. But yeah, I guess I'm so afraid of it. Yay! 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 You can also optimize this part away. It's that I don't run it through any optimization. Which I could. Oh, and yeah, we have that now. We have that stuff now. Yeah, maybe discard this. I don't know. It just feels so unnecessary. Everyone who's gonna look at this is gonna be like, dude, what are you doing? What is this code? I'm trying to make it more readable at the same time. Anyway, generics reg function, generics inspect t. Oh, it's reg for regular, right? Now it takes generic. It takes sgen. Now I need a better name. Also. So C doesn't have modules, but having everything prefixed by generics underscore is annoying. So I might go into escape in cgen. Might just go there and temporarily symbol equals symbol dot find a colon unwrap or 0. Wait, it's like that. It's not Python. And then I need to use that. So that's a string slice. Take only the method name, not the path. Fix me temporary for better. Readability of generated code. Okay, so that's gonna be easier to read at least. Just a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's better. Although I feel like still too many underscores. Yeah, something's wrong. Slice, that's a slice. Okay, so it's still colon. Map or I plus 1. When her shows user Christmas spirit. All clients live. Yeah, get rid of that. So that's a little cleaner and easier to look at. Now, let's look at this. Doesn't matter, right? Oh, and we have empty functions, empty structs. Alright. Alright, that's not gonna work. How am I gonna do that? You need unit type. Can I just pass stuff like struct s? So if I do this, def struct s, so it's gonna return s. Can I just return this? Should work, right? No. Oh, hi. Hi, guys. Didn't notice, hold on. Sorry. Didn't even notice YouTube chats have been going. Okay, so I need this. I need type name. Good GitHub. I don't have GitHub. So for Orco specifically, it's this. And you can find my GitHub there as well. And you can probably find it in the description as well. Anyway, so how am I gonna get the type name to make this work? Because expression unit, the expression unit doesn't quite work that were arbitrary unit types. Need to fix that. Rust front and Fusion operand unit. So if it's an ADT, I just do unit. But it's not. It's not quite. Not quite what I need. So in this case, I kind of need a variable. Because I need an aggregate. Because this is an aggregate. At the same time, it's not an aggregate. Well, it's an aggregate with 0 fields. I could make a temporary I don't want to make a temporary variable though. I can, in theory, but I so don't want to. Ain't going to cut it. Okay. Let's go with spell ain't. Not sure. I'm gonna leave it for later until I figure out generics. So what I want to do here. So we have a generic type. Oh my god! I'm gonna need for declaration. Yeah, there's a reason I've been putting this off. There's a reason I've been putting this off. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. It's not very easy, especially in C. What is Trophy Yellow smiling? So I wanted originally, so I wanted to do a macro. I'm gonna replicate it in Rust. Rules. So S generic is name of type. I would prefix it with gen or something, and then I'm gonna do type. Wait, it's this way. I don't know if I can briefly explain it. So Orko is a project I've been working on for a while. Currently, what it does is it generates let's compile. It generates C code from Rust code, just converting structs, functions, etc. And so I'm trying to do generics, and I thought about doing them in a way. Okay, imagine token pasting existed. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go switch to Godbolt. I'm gonna copy that. And I'm gonna go here, paste it here. Now, yeah, those types don't yet exist. I do kinda need to sort them. Doesn't matter. Wait, why do I have functions here and here? Why are they ordered so weirdly? Hold on. Is it because the order doesn't matter? Favorite way of error handling C is bool. Available function error type error. Case of error writes error and returns false. Okay, with templates, I'm in C. I don't have templates. I do really wish it had some templates, but yeah, no. It's C, not C++. So what I thought of doing. It's fine. I thought of doing this. And this works wonderfully. sgen sgen a, for example. So that's gonna define. Oh, and I'm gonna add underscore here, and that's gonna define sgen. Wait, gen spec i32. What does it have? i32. So I would do this. I would do it for i32 or int 32t in C. So it's gonna be this. Then it's gonna be A. Well, this one is generic. So not quite. I'm gonna comment it out. This one is gonna have A. Yeah. And then those ones do have concrete types, but I've skipped binders, so I guess it doesn't quite matter what goes in main. I'm actually gonna cut out main altogether, because why would we need that? So now, I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I should make it bigger. Also get rid of this part. So now we have a regular struct with a field in it, and then we have a struct with a generic field in it. Now we generated instances, so make it oh, it doesn't matter. we instantiate it. So we create structs with concrete types, and then we use them. All simple. So that was my plan, and that is still kind of my plan. Now we want a generic function. So this function. Now I want this function to be generic as well. So I'm just gonna do this. Right? Yeah. Oh, and I'm also gonna do underscore t. But then I have declaration, forward declaration, and then I have implementation. I'm like, okay, I need implementation to also be generic. I'm just gonna put some backslashes there. Underscore t sgen underscore t. Okay, so this gen is gen generic function. So now we have gen generic decal, gen generic impl, and it gets out of control. So impl, and now imagine this part would depend on a forward declaration. How am I gonna have to sort it? Like, it's gonna be impossible to sort, to order, because C doesn't have forward stuff. Well, you need to forward declare stuff in C. Can I actually? Okay, I'll test it later. So you also missed any thoughts I had on your favorite way of error handling? Yeah, I don't really like error handling in C. At the same time, I don't really like error handling really anywhere. I mean, int error code, error type, error. Like, I don't write code that needs error handling. No, actually, I do. But like, my error handling, I'm gonna show it to you how I have it in Rust, but it's gonna be the same in C. Oh, that's gonna have to. You know, it's fine. So I'm gonna spoil some stuff. So I need main rs. So this macro. So the single macro, what it does, it just takes a result, and then it's like, okay, match it. If it's error, then log the error and continue onwards. If it's something, then returns that something. Highway taking. I should mention, if you wanna use Chattery, that I have hard-coded cheats for my name there. So I can summon plushes with any characteristics. I forgot to tell you that. I don't think I have done that when you were asking about it. So yeah, watch out. So yeah, that's my error handling. And yeah, Nigel, you have... It's all... if you see span info... So you're writing a programming language, right? You're gonna write chat maybe. So yeah, Nigel, since you're writing a programming language, you can just do... I don't know what about list types, but you could have an error list type or something, and then just... or an error reporter type or something, and then just take it and add errors there. Or have it global, I don't know. I don't think that's a great way, but anyway. Because you have a lot of programming language parsing is a lot of errors. Has a lot of errors to handle, I mean. And so yeah, there it's tough. And there you need to... not your parser. Well, anyway, in any part of a programming language, you need a lot of error handling. Anyway, so yeah, this gets out of hand. I don't know what to do with this. Now imagine I needed a forward declaration of this struct. I'm gonna suffer if I do. So yeah, let's just hope that we don't need that, and we can get away with some simple logic. Because originally, when I was generating all those symbols, as you can see, I did not care about declaration order. I was just like, okay, at the end I'm gonna sort them by whatever I need, and yeah, that's it. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be that easy. English is at least seeing Tylees. Where am I? Cast mommy. What? Don't get locked out of your account, okay? Go away. I don't have a new device. That is surely an interesting set of repositories. Trusted. Oh wait, that's a one. That's the one I played. Makefile, huh? Why do you need a makefile for Rust project? Oh, zip stuff. Yeah, right. You have shell scripts. You're like, nah, I'm gonna make a makefile. You're the compiler guy. Might sound nonsense, but is the Lexer and AST and all those stuff implemented? No, I'm taking Rust compiler. I'm taking Rust C, literally. The original one. That's because they're more sane than Bash. Okay, so yeah. This is interesting. KerboScript! Nigel, since when have you been writing KerboScript? Okay, I know the KS extension is not really popularized. Discussing we are better than C++. It's .ks, yeah, I know. Inspired by Pseudofolk's shell, I mean. Inspired by Cargo Mummy. Oh my god, what is this? It's a nurturing and supportive figure used to offer praise and encouraging responses to users' actions, depending on the existence of the commands that is passed to it. This will serve to improve the efficiency of your workflow and general mental health. Please use responsibly. You wanted to switch to C++, but took at make and gave up. So I saw copied from the reference project, but you have cast in your picture, so it's not quite. So I saw C++ 26 or something. Compile time reflection. on the conference. I was like, oh, that's great. I might want to check out C++ again. And then it was like, where is it? Hold on. Give me CPP reference. Does it exist even? Okay, standard C++. Give me a code example. Okay, here. C++ 26. So yeah, reflect, hold on. That stuff. What's FTM? Anyway, example. So I was like, C++ 26 sounds interesting, and then I saw stuff like this. Or okay, the video I watched, it was even worse. It was just templates on templates. Okay, something like that. Template requires const export. Like, okay, it doesn't look that bad now. But when I saw it, like, I was like, oh no, they kept on going with templates and then it turned into something horrific. First pure guy one. I've not seen with AI. Anyway. So yeah, maybe I just wanna get this and just run every single command on stream with this. And when Rust compiler crashes, I'm not that upset. I mean, to be fair, it always crashes due to my to-do macro somewhere not implemented. Anyway, so I'm gonna hope and pray that I won't need forward declaration. And just gonna make macros for generating stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, do we even have declaration stuff? Okay, so I need to start with it. Where do I start? Let's go into Oracle lib. Maybe I just monomorphize everything. Okay, so where is it? Where is everything? I can't even imagine how that's gonna look. Just need to start. Where is the backend? Here it is. I find macro. Self. Name, yes, symbol. What am I what am I gonna put in there? Args or params. Back of symbol. So yeah, names are necessary now. Wait, I don't need just codegen. I need... Do I need to do this? So everything defined within the macro. Wait, is macro... No way macro is a keyword, no way. No way macro is a keyword. I've never used macro as a keyword in Rust. I don't think, at least. There's macro rules, but not macro. Okay, easy check. It's easy to check, actually. Let's put an underscore here. Oh my god. Oh, it was a keyword. It said somewhere. Okay, whatever. Creates a macro capable of generating symbols with substitutions of parameters. Useful for... I know what I'm doing, by the way. To be clear. Okay, I don't know if I want dots on the end. Also, I want to commit everything. Well, except this. Dev changes. So before I start with macros, so that I have a clean place to roll back to, because this is experimental. Might as well make a new branch with it. Okay, so what am I gonna do now? Let's go ahead and implement it. This is purely C macros for now, at least. I do have ideas on how to make them more complex and more fun. But yeah, I know. Not sure yet. Also, do I have I muted music? Wait, have I pressed unlock. No, I think it's still there. Okay, now, let's go into... No, you hear it. Problem is, I have a mute button on my keyboard. I never asked for this. I don't know if you can see it. Here it is. I've never asked for it, but I just have it. And I'm still pressing it accidentally. Because this keyboard is relatively new to me. And I'm like, have I muted every sound from my laptop? And I'm like, yeah. And just that. Make it so nice. Make it actually kinda nice, to be honest. But like, Make is not C++, the C++ build system. Yeah, it's just a lightweight. It's just a lightweight incremental command runner. It's not a compilation. It's not really a compilation system. Well, it is kind of a compilation system. But point is, it's not meant for compiling C++ cargo. It's meant for compiling Rust, and so it handles everything. For C++, there's CMake, which generates make files, which is actually, like, now I realize that's actually a great way of doing stuff. You know. Okay, so what do I want? I want cgen. So I want this. Fn macro. Give me. Hold on, I want this. Okay. So I don't know. You cannot macro from inside of a macro. I am not doing JIT at all yet, and I am planning to use CraneLift for as a backend. I am planning to implement CraneLift as a second ever backend. First one is C, generation of C code. So because I have already used CraneLift for past generations of this project, many times. Again, not many times. I actually I got very far only once or twice. No, probably once even. And then I used CraneLift, and it was nice. It was great. So yeah, let's go macro. Macro underscore, cause whatever. Macro wrapper. It's gonna be a single file, nothing special. Literally a macro wrapper. Impl Oracle backend for macro wrapper. So I'm gonna just Oh, right, I need symbols. I need to store symbols. But I need, so I need interning to be done on backend. And actually, I kinda can't. I kinda need a new thing. Just because of interning. I'm slowly realizing that it won't work. Okay, so imagine a function taking a struct, an anonymous struct, and I want to name it. So I want to name a struct, but how? Where do I put it? Do I put it inside of the generic generation thing? Now, what if a function takes a tuple that has a generic parameter? Now, where do I put that? That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a serious issue. Because in that case, you have a generic tuple, which is fine, because it's another generic struct. Problem is that you need to somehow, I need to somehow separate it. Well, technically, it's actually for 3 minutes. So it did actually expire 1 minute ago. And yeah, you were supposed to hear keyboard. I mean, weren't really. Noise suppression just does everything. Yeah, I didn't realize. Because not saying anything for 10 minutes is hard. But yeah, I just want to say this is all proof of concept, and it's not quite gonna work for all the edge cases I need it to work for. What? I mean, they're higher pitch, so makes sense. Duplicate scene. Oh, that's. Can you hear it? I mean, I can. That's not what I wanted to do. I can try. Go into properties. No, that's not properties. Filters. Turn off noise suppression. You're gonna get a lot of noise, aren't you? Now you should hear keyboard, but you should also hear all the noise. So I'm gonna turn it back on. Anyway, yeah. No, enough. You can redeem one more time. That was good actually, what? I mean, I love my keyboard. It's great. It is very cheap. And it also came with the mouse, which is horrible. Oh, actually, time has passed. See, I added this redeem not that you make the whole stream silent. Okay, maybe I should make a 10-minute version. I don't know, more than 10k though is a lot of points, and I don't really want that. And I don't really want to do stuff where you need to pay for it either. So, I don't know. Maybe it would be like... Okay, I stream relatively often. Hey. So, let me just say some things. So, maybe if I do ever end up making a 10-minute version, or maybe 20-minute version, no, 20, probably it's gonna have to do double 10. It would be something like Beat the Plushie, and it would also be like a 5k redeem as well. So you need to not only have... What's I'm not talking for much. So, yeah, you would have to redeem it, spend 5k, and then also do the challenge. Anyway, so, second of all, what are you thinking? You spent 4 months earning 10k? Oh, that's horrible. Am I not streaming enough? And yeah, I went to Reddit instead of Stack Overflow because title of the page looked better. So Stack Overflow, this is clearly not the thing I want to it's clearly not answering my question, and this is clearly answering my question, which I guess doesn't really matter. You lately won that much on streams. Yeah, and also vibe coding without AI. I mean, do you need AI for vibe coding? Vibe coding is about the vibe. I did start to associate it with something horrible after the rise of AI though. Not the same necessarily against AI, but what I saw from what you're only earned 320 channel points a sub. Actually, can you be faster? I feel like you can get more, a little bit more. What are strings? How to earn strings? Okay, 5 minutes. So let's count together. 60 minutes over 5 times 10 for that. I shouldn't generate everything. What? Matt Godbolt. Oh, that's their last name. No, I don't. Well, obviously I don't. Obviously not in person because, like, yeah, I'm not anyone really, and not digitally either. I don't think, at least. Okay, then claim special bonuses. How often is a chest? Wait, hold on. Which channel points source? Okay, so let's see. Let's say my streams are on average 2.5 hours. So let's do 2.5 hours, that's 150 minutes. So that for just channel points. Oh, my mouse, I feel like my mouse is dying. No, I wanna see the dogs. No, not the dogs, I wanna see the how often the bonus appears. He has got a YouTube channel. It will be very informative for me, I guess. Should probably check it out. Every 15 minutes. That's helpful. Language wise. I don't have a VPN on. Anyway, okay, let's trust Devninium. So 150 over 15 minutes per chest, so that's 50 points. Yeah, I don't need parentheses here. So that's per stream on average. Now let's assume who's random VPN from the Firefox web store. And also this proxy one thing which you can't see, and I can't either. Which also suggested random proxy server. Okay, so next we participate in a raid. I raid every single stream, so yeah, you could easily do that if you left by whose I meant whose private network. No. Twitch? Well, obviously Twitch allowed in my country. Obviously Twitch is allowed in my country. But since I use DuckDuckGo, it's not always the right web page that's recommended. What isn't? Yeah, I know VPN is virtual private network, but it's not necessarily that I'm using a private network. That's a VPN. Anyway, so 250 for the raid, and let's say you grew a watch streak like Nigel did, 450. So you're on average you're gonna get 1,500 strings per stream, assuming you have got a watch streak and you go through a raid, which you know is easy if you just left your laptop or computer AFK and claim bonus chests or use an extension to do that. But I'm not that I should be recommending it on Twitch. Anyway, so yeah, that's actually not a lot, considering that I don't stream every day. Well, you can do that on your phone, but yeah, that's also a problem. But like, yeah, hey, I have a schedule, kinda, and you can always tell me the better time to stream for you, and I might try to adjust it. Although I don't really have much freedom on work days. Most VPNs are only allowed to provide you with the network if you give them your personal information. Well, I need a VPN just to avoid country restrictions, that's the point for me. Automated with bots, that's actually has been done before. I've seen bots on GitHub somewhere. But I just stick with whatever. You can do self backend clone. Not gonna work, is it? Unreachable expression, but it's not like I can. Yeah. Oh, wait, I know why it's angry, actually. I can, hold on. Can I do this? No. I can do create backend here. Or self. I'm gonna do that. Can use something like Pi 4. I have Pi 3. User privacy focused. Yeah. Price not on budget. I mean, Pi is always nice to have. I have my Pi 3 and I'm running it 24/7. So yeah, Shift Coder, if you're still here, I would appreciate if you drop a link to Matt Godbolt's YouTube channel. Allow refining infiltrate. Refining input rate. Okay, so that's experimental. Oh, I also need a drop. Macro wrapper. Thank you. So yeah. Ow. Oh, I should remember to not click on YouTube chat, because that ends in horrible ways. I have accidentally banned people with that. Don't wanna get you banned. Yeah, YouTube's live streaming horrible in every way. Advent of code 125. Why XOR EAX EAX? Okay, that is interesting. Advent of code, advent of code, advent of code. 1 hour ago. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna drop it in Twitch chat just so that it's there. Okay, here. Here. Go away from YouTube. I can't. See, YouTube has proven useful today. I can't just drop it. I can't. What is this? Hash map. Hash map. Not the regular one, no. But don't switch to king. Yeah, see, Nigel doesn't force me. Now, Shift Coder, would you be happy if I just stop streaming to YouTube? I need it for statistics. I'm not gonna do that actually. Feels private. Alright, I need to make it public. No backend. Okay, that is experimental. That's gonna change a lot. I'm gonna rewrite it in fact multiple times probably. Oh, name and params. Please. Oh. Oh my god, what's happening? It's better than the 80, but still need... Kick is not better than YouTube. Kick is horrible. Still, only do Twitch and export to YouTube. Storing wood is killing two birds with one stone. Yeah, kinda. I mean, Kick API wise might be better, but it had so many issues with security and stuff. There was an exploit that let you send a chat message as any other person, and it was very simple. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I should reconsider it. And yeah, repeat that. Would you be happy if I just go away from YouTube and stop streaming there? I'm not actually gonna do that, but like Davini is actively trying to get me to stop streaming to YouTube so that I only stream to Twitch and save VODs, export VODs manually every time, which I don't want to do. For no reason. I forgot to say. You have my GitHub, that's enough. It's not that poor. Have I dropped... Okay, drop frames due to network. 0. Not a single frame drop due to network. Now let's check docs. Stats. 45 and 43 frames dropped to rendering lag and encoding lag. You're saying that my laptop can't handle the stream now. After that. Not true. Yeah. See you, Shift Coder. See you later. Okay, let's figure out what to do with this thing. Public name symbol. It's still poor. I do agree, but like, it handles it just fine. So I should keep doing it. Also, it starts into minutes. It only dropped just because I opened this window. Because it always does. That's a fact. And that's weird on OBS, but like, yeah. Macro name. Macro params spec symbol. Node sim. Draw for macro wrapper. So backend symbols. See my sim. Okay, how do I? Also, I should put this in here. Okay, hash map. I want to get the docs. Session sourcing. Generally not recommended to use blocking method. What do you mean? Oh, in an asynchronous code block. Then that makes sense. Okay, how can I merge? Oh, ads. Oh no, ads. Upset. Update. Replace. Remove. Remove with get. Read. I just need to merge. Contains ether mute thing. Oh wait, that's not what I need though. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Yeah. I'm actually gonna need to change a bunch of stuff here. So yeah, I might need to. I might end here. Yeah, a short stream. Oh, you're still in ad. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Symbol kind, function type. So we're gonna have a macro. Just a string. Just a pure string. Should you allow for all AB? What is this? B and dot makes it parse as single symbol. Oh. Oh. I would, I guess. Because can you really have a dot in a symbol? Like, that shouldn't be the case, should it? So let's do macro. Fair enough. Wait, stc hash map. So we have symbols, and then we'll also have devs. Oh, that's gonna be tough. Because this thing requires the backend, and this is gonna put the definition into devs, isn't it? So I can't really intercept it. Lurk. Oh, I might. I wanted to raid. I wanted to end. Oh, I guess Nigel's missing it. Kind of compilation differentiation. What? Okay, Misaka's streams looks interesting. Maybe we read them. Something compiler, something. I see the word compilation, that's only thing I needed. Oh my god, C. No, that's Rust. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's Rust and C. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, maybe we read them. Maybe it went away, just not at the right time. So yeah. I know, it's like kind of spontaneous. But yeah, I think it's time. Also, I do need to open Twitch. So yeah, I guess. Thank you all for joining. I'll see you next time. Also, oh yeah, right. This goes here. Bye.